Through the muzzle, teeth on the curb of a lifetime of struggle. Clock on the wall keeps twitching like an eye. Every second that it skips is another alibi. Still told, temper in the paper thin system. Every rule written just to feed the algorithm. They tag you, bag you, drag you in the data. Call it progress while they hollow out the acres. I've been pacing in a room with fluorescent disease. Buzz in my skull like devouring bees. Rage on my back like a boot on my spine. They sell me my life back in monthly fines. You pray in the phones, I'm beating the wires. Got a fuse in my throat and it kisses the fire. Every handshake feels like a lock on a chain. Every contract signed is consent to the pain. I grew up with the rusty trucks in the yard, with the paychecks late and the liquor hits hard. Where the kids learn quick that the game's pre-rigged, so we sharpen our tongues, make the small talk big. Teacher said dream, but the roof said leak. Fridge said nothing, so the fist said speak. Cops cruise slow like they don't fear. Smile for the dash cam, cry when they clear. I got laid off by a glitch in the spreadsheet. Boss blame fate while he ordered a fresh seat for the throne in his condo above my red set. We're all a family. Yeah, that's what he meant. What's the name on the bags and the line on the chart? Now I'm ghosted in the halls of a corporate heart. You can hear my steps in the hum of the vents. You can taste my rage in the stale air vents. Want peace, I want proof of the damage. Want a ledger of the lies, every cut, every bandage. Put the boardroom table on cinder blocks. Seat the suits in the heat of the loading dock. Let them clock in under flickering bulbs. Hear the wet cough chorus from the jobs they stole. Taste the metal in the lungs from the air we breathe. Feel the migraine scream that never leaves. They branded gruff when they cut out the marrow. Dress up the corpse in the new mascara, but the paint still cracks on the same old bars. New logo, same prison, same dead stars. I've been counting these scars like unpaid bills, like tally marks carved in the windowsill. Every weak care speech is a sharpened nail. Every change will come is a dressed up jail. So I spit like a saw blade, bite through the static. I don't want your letter, it's built for the attic where you store old dreams in collapsing boxes, while the floorboards groan with the weight of bosses. I will not bow to a mask and a slogan, to a handshake deal that was rigged when it opened. I aim this throat like a barrel of glass. Let the shards rain down on the script in the past. This is for every friend with the burnt out eyes who laugh too loud just to muzzle their cries. For the ones who stayed, for the ones who ran, for the scared little kid in the grown-up's hands. I am done being quiet in fluorescent cages, done signing my name on invisible pages. If the world wants blood, it can choke on mine. I'll carve my own path with a fractured spine. Jaw clenched, lungs burning acid. Rust taste, I chew on the static in my teeth. Blueprint on my own reflection. I drag my name across the grit and let it bleed. Cold floor under busted boots, I pace like a dog that remembers the chain. Every promise ever handed like a cigarette, lit bright, burn quick, left stain. Hands cracked, nails black with the this don't come back. But I did, day after day, like a glitch, like a bug that won't be patched, breathing in the cooling, coughing pitch. Drilled holes in my hearing, now every hallway sounds like engines at war. I see sparks where there's only ceiling tiles, thumbprints of old fires on the door. Safety posters peeling off in curls, your family needs you home alive. Mine needed more than a half-chew version, so I fed them Spite and Drive. Lunchroom gossip about the ones that quit, they spit the names like insults in the air. Funny how the brave become the punchline when cowards vote to stay in the chair. I watched a man drop hand locked on a lever. They boxed them up in paper words and hired 2 kids cheaper. This is what they built the script from, fear dressed up as teen. Clock and scream like a confession booth. Type your number, kill your dream. I started scratching tallies with the key in the paint behind the exit door. Every shift another scar, and metal to the wall looked like a score. The wall looked like a score. The wall looked like a score. Then the city started echoing the plan. Same siren, different flavor of dread. Billboard grins over boarded windows. Empty eyes staring through my head. Infrastructure in a hospital gown. IV drips of borrowed dead. Potholes swallowing the morning bus. Kids learn balance. Kids learn sweat. Politicians with the clean shoes never walked the route we dragged. They wave contracts like magic tricks. Turn hunger into a branded flag. Sign here, bleed slow, smile big. Free coffee at the polling place. Shake my hand, forget my name, but remember my unpaid face. I stopped praying in the ceiling cracks. Found no heaven in the mold. The only angels I acknowledge had steel toes in the cough that rattled cold. On payday, I would study wrist, watch which ones twitch, counting bills. Let a little quiver between thumb and pulse. Told me who would one day kill. I grew up on secondhand helmets, dented faith in crooked guards. Mom stitched patches over armor holes, dad muttered curses in the used car yards. They told me education is escape, but the map they gave was ash. Every arrow pointed straight to dead, a velvet line crash. Velvet line crash. So I learned my lessons in the alleys where the teacher spoke in bruises. Curriculum of cheap blocks and heavier thoughts. Pop quizzes in the form of losing. Sweatpants had me down 2 sizes huge. I floated inside fabric like a ghost. Invisible till someone needed a target. Then suddenly I was host. They tried to bully the backbone out of me. Didn't know it grew in the dark. Every insult dug a deeper root. I watered it with pure remorse. Stopped writing essays on my future. Started listing what I'd bury instead. Every limitation wrote itself in ink. I carved corrections in my head. Speaker cone shiver under static. Speaker cone shiver under static. Speaker cone shiver under static. Late shift glow on the dead end screen. Cold air, face like broken glass. Footsteps echo through an empty loading dock. I drag my doubts like chains through the hallway grind. Spit back every lie they fed me at. Clock in time, stamp badge, crack face, crooked barcode life. 30 tiny tragedies packed in a plastic swipe. I see the sales floor saints in the paper crowns. Praise fake gods, made a branded sound. They rehearse their smiles in the freezer door. Melt down quick when the math runs raw. in the crooked tower, grip between teeth as a borrowed power. I remember school halls with the peeling floors, guidance posters on the cracked up doors. Reach your potential, printed in bright over busted clocks up day and night. We pledged the flags, not the human hand. Sang those lines we didn't understand. Test sheets weighed more than beating hearts. Scantron scored our worth in parts. Teacher said pick one single path like life's one lane on the prefab map, but the buses broke and the roads were closed, so we learned shortcuts through the shadows. Counselor smiled with the practice, still pushed us gently toward the same Bill Gill college trade. To fade away, already fading as she turned away. We watched our kids with their lined up tracks, born on rails we never had back. Hard drop. Jaw clenched, lungs burning acid. Rust taste, I chew on the static in my teeth. Blueprint on my own reflection. I drag my name across the grit and let it bleed. Cold floor under busted boots, I pace like a dog that remembers the chain. Every promise ever handed like a cigarette, lit bright, burn quick, left stain. Hands cracked, nails black with the overtime clock, cost numbers I can't pronounce. Supervisor with the plastic smile, counting bodies like a discount. I learned early if I bite my tongue, I drown. So I sharpen every syllable, spit them out and watch them brown. They said be grateful for the poison in the paycheck. I memorized the faces, every wriggle, every fake flex. Cardboard box in the corner of the break room, held dreams, photos, warnings in the stack. I carved a little message in the table edge. Whoever reads this, don't come back. But I did, day after day, like a glitch, like a bug that won't be patched, breathing in the cooling, coughing pitch. Drilled holes in my hearing, now every hallway sounds like engines at war. I see sparks where there's only ceiling tiles, thumbprints of old fires on the door. Safety posters peeling off in curls, your family needs you home alive. Mine needed more than a half-chewed version, so I fed them spite and drive. Lunchroom gossip about the ones that quit, they spit the names like insults in the air. Funny how the brave become the punchline when cowards vote to stay in the chair. I watched a man drop hair locked on a lever. They boxed them up in paper words and hired 2 kids cheaper. This is what they built the script from, fear dressed up as team. Clock and scream like a confession booth. Type your number, kill your dream. I started scratching tallies with the key in the paint behind the exit door. Every shift another scar, and metal to the wall looked like a score. The wall looked like a score. The wall looked like a score. Then the city started echoing the plan. Same siren, different flavor of dread. Billboard grins over boarded windows. Empty eyes staring through my head. Infrastructure in a hospital gown. IV drips, a borrowed dead pothole. Swallowing the morning bus. Kids learn balance. Kids learn sweat. Politicians with the clean shoes never walked the route we dragged. They wave contracts like magic tricks. Turn hunger into a branded flag. Sign here, bleed slow, smile big. Free coffee at the polling place. Shake my hand, forget my name, but remember my unpaid face. I stopped praying in the ceiling cracks. Found no heaven in the mold. The only angels I acknowledge had steel toes in the cough that rattles cold. On payday, I would study wrist, watch which ones twitch, counting bills. Let a little quiver between thumb and pulse. Told me who would one day kill. I grew up on secondhand helmets, then did faith in running straight to dead. A velvet line crash. Velvet line crash. Just so I learn my lessons in the alleys where the teacher's smoking bruises. Curriculum of cheap blocks and heavier thoughts. Pop quizzes in the form of losing. Sweatpants had me down, tool size is huge. I floated inside fabric like a ghost. Invisible till someone needed a target. Then suddenly I was host. They tried to bully the backbone out of me, didn't know it grew in the dark. Every insult dug a deeper root. I watered it with pure remorse. Stopped writing essays on my future, started listing what I'd bury instead. Every limitation wrote itself in ink. I carved corrections in my head. I chew on the spark, spit smoke, and your mentions feel dust on my tongue, lungs full of static gas. Blueprint on the warning sign, I walk through every crash. I was taught by the torque and the grind of the gears. Every lesson a fracture, every grade was a jeer. They bent in my back with the weight of their doubt. I learned discipline by blacking out. Clock hand carving in my neck, head deadline digging in my skin. Super glue smile on the migraine. Say fine to the cracks, let the daylight in. Supervisor with the swivel chair crown, talks brave with the graph in his palm. Says we're all a big family here, while he feeds my hours to the saw and the bomb. I bled paychecks in the parking lot, soil stained halo round my boots. A name tag pinned like a target where every fake laugh takes the root. You want grind? I swallow gravel, let it lodge inside my throat. Now every word I bark back scrapes out like a rusted note. This maze out of memos, fluorescent hum and cheap regret. Promised ladders to the legends floor, then raised the ceiling 1 inch each step. Shook hands with the handbook, ink still wet with quiet threats. Signed my sleep to the schedule, they signed my spine to their desks. My nerves learned every password, my pulse syncs with their login sound. But my mind is a factory fire, jumping fences, burning ground. I see saints in the server fumes, devils in the safety drills, heroes in the janitor's closet, whispering truths to the chemical spills. I got a history written in HR files, redacted rage in every line. They tried to edit my edges off, blood my teeth into a guideline. But I'm the typo you can't delete, the smear on your pristine screen. I'm the curse that slips through training, hidden in cages, don't want medals, tempered debts. I want finger stain from real work that I chose, that I can claim. I want scars that spell a story, not a barcode with my name. So I sharpen every syllable, the consonants collide like steel. Turn my chest into a pressure valve, release the parts you tried to seal. Policies crumble like plaster when confronted with the quake. I am fault line in a dress shirt, button straining, seams that shake. One day when your system seizes and your screens all freeze mid-lie, you'll hear echoes in the circuit, hum my voice burning through the sky. Not an anthem for your slogans, not a chant for shallow growth, just the grinding truth you buried, coming back as rust. Metal shavings in my lungs, lungs. Metal shavings in my lungs, I breathe the fallout till it grow. Stealing my pulse, concrete in my sight. I drag the city by its collar through the wall. Metal shavings, metal shavings. I wake up in the dead zone bedroom, peeling paint, plaster, snow on the floor. Calendar stuck on the year that never happened. Roaches whole committee by the door. I got black coffee in a crack chip mug, gas bill glaring from the pile like a threat. Landlord knocking like a battering ram. Heartbeat, I answer with a middle finger in regret. Cheap chain swinging while I lace these boots. Every hole in the leather is a failed escape route. Public transit graveyard, body stand in rows. Eyes glazed over like they buffering the truth. Ads on the wall sell plastic salvation. Smiles too bright, hands too clean. I see barcodes in the whites of their eyes like every last soul got marked unseen. I rock up to work with the fluorescent migraine. Flicker overhead like a lie on repeat. Boss man breath stinking up my shoulder, spits memos. I taste battery, acid heat. He says keep your head down, clock that time. Says you lucky just to rot in this hive. I see a future where his desk is overturned, where his frame fake diploma don't survive. I got passwords carved in a cheat notebook, plans scribbled over time sheets and stains. It's not a manifesto, it's a countdown till I call my name in the cracks of their chains. Metal shavings in my lungs. I walk out late, street lamps humming like threats. Hood up, heartbeat pacing the curb. Cop car cruising like a shark in the fishbowl. Blue lights licking every nerve. They look at me like a file they lost, like a glitch that slipped past the scan. Hand on the holster, radio his gossip. They don't see a kid, just a problem in the can. I keep moving, storefront windows warp. My reflection stretched into something I ain't. I sink deeper than overdraft numbers. Jawline sharp as unpaid complaints. Liquor store neon buzzes like a hornet nest. Old man at the till with the newspaper stare. He seen more fists than elections in this block. He rings me up, mutters ain't nothing fair. Back on the sidewalk, fast food rapper. Stick to my boots like fluorescent seaweed. Every billboard screaming buy, obey, consume till you choke on what they feed. Some kid on the corner sports a corporate logo. Face blank, dream on airplane mode. He thinks fame lives in a glowing glass coffin. Scrolling through a highlight reel of old. I spit bars under and overpass echo. Words snap sharp like frozen rope. Each syllable a stone at a stained glass idol. Each rhyme a brick in a different slope. You can't sell me a sanitized future. I built my truth in the alleyway grime. Graffiti of a crown on the crumbling wall. This is royalty measured in grime and crime. Metal shavings in my lungs. Late night, one light buzzing, sink overflowing with last week's sins. Phone on the table like a silent accomplice. Timeline full of polished hollow grins. Everyone flexes like they already made it. Gold filters over cardboard lives. I scroll past mansions I'll never inhabit. Thumb twitching like a trap beehive. I shut it off, let the black screen breathe. Let the static in my chest find shape. Notebook opening, bleeding like a crime scene. Every bar a shovel clawing at the drape. They taught me to pledge to a flag in the deck, to smile through cold floor under my boots. Cold floor, cold floor, cold floor under my boots. Jaw tight. Heartbeat in my temples. Glass dust up to my tongue. Red exit sign buzzing over dead eyes. Steel door breathing like it wants to snap. Teeth grind till the molars crack. I taste chalk. Walk like a fault line tearing through the sidewalk. Eyes on the vultures perched on the time clock. They clap when your backbone folds like a padlock. And I don't pray, I plot with a clenched fist. I don't bend, I bite through the limb they twist. Every sit down turn to another blacklist. So I carve my initials in the blacklist. Staple my doubts to a bloodstained memo. Boss man barking from a fluorescent ghetto. Cheap suit grin, snake oil echo. I drag them through mud in my infernal demo. Whole world loves your quiet compliance. I'm that virus hiding in the silence. When the mask slips, when you smell the violence. I'm the blackout riding through the sirens. Rust in my veins, I spit corroded. Every scar on my wrist fully decoded. You wrote me off as a glitch, then I overloaded. Now your throne looks thin, hollow, bloated. I remember that like a bent metal door. 401 fist boots on the floor. Left the light chains dropped on my core. I swore right then I would even that score. You tell me shame, now I weaponize it. You fed me fear, now I sterilize it. You built that cage, now I vandalize it. Rip down the rules and I scandalize it. You wanted the pawn, got the warhead ticking. Every cool word, now a landmine kicking. Every fake smile, now a blade I'm licking. Every cracked tooth, now a nail I'm picking. Overtime, you catch my soul, paid me in grime. I kept the receipt and I underline. You sit in your chair, made a broken spine. Sit that comfort from exploded minds. Your walls are built out of stolen time. Your gold is guilt, wrapped in culture crime. I drag our logo through concrete storms. Rip your brand tag off my uniform. Take your mission statement into swarms of paper birds that choke in the fire right form. You want teamwork, here's my contribution. One man by a full evolution. I turn frustration into revolution. My resignation is your execution. I hear your rules as a poor confession. Lazy threats, stress, that's professional lesson. You hug your lies like a prized possession. I serve revenge and a raw progression. You told me smile while the floorboards sank. You sold my hours to a marble bank. You pawned my spine for a status rank. I carved traitor on your gaslit plank. Take your handbook, feed it to the furnace. Every dull word screams you don't deserve this. I bled in the aisles, you called that service. I bled some more, now I call it purpose. Because my pain got deep, now it choose to change. My rage got wheels, now it rides these veins. My doubts got drowned in the blackout brain. What's left is a jaw wire tight on your name. I am not your talent, I'm a loaded charge. I am not potential, I'm a city at large. Every brick in my back made my shoulders enlarge. Now I'm crashing your gate like a runaway barge. You wrote me small in a cramped little column. Filed my fire as occasionally solemn, but I kept my fury in the secret asylum. Now it walks out grinning in a steel-toed solemn. So when I stare down that fluorescent cage, I see cheap glue holding ancient rage. I see my face on the future page where I rip your script from a shattered stage. You. ripped up grin, every clean face. Got a crack within, took the floor with a pulse like thunder. Left that polished little world in sunder. You were polite, keep walking past. I was built from pressure that never lasts. No prayer for me, no soft retreat. Just a pounding march in the shattered street. Cut, spit, hit again. My veins run black with a midnight fuse. Every wrong turn gave me better shoes. I learned the smell of a closed off door, so I kicked through walls and I wanted more. Your pretty breaths got thin real quick. I turned that glare into something sick. Wired up nerves and a chipped front tooth. Still I talk like a riot telling truth. No shiny halo, no clean disguise. Just a storm in the body that never complies. I read the room like a crime scene map. Then I stomped that doubt right into a trap. If I fall like wrecking steel, making every broken sector feel real. Backspin, snare snap, flash shadow laugh, reload. Look at the dents on the walls you built. Look at the lies that the hallway quilled. Look at the dents on the walls you built. Look at the lies that the hallway quilt. Every stampede starts with one hard step. Every lockjaw keeps a savage debt. I don't need saving, I need a lane. Something sharp enough to carve through pain. I move like smoke through a busted fan. Leave a bruise on the cold, leave a mark on the plan. When the pressure climbs and the tables scream, I stay wide awake in the fault line dream. You can keep your crown and your painted throne. I was born in the static, made from bone. And when the night bites down on my name, I bite back harder. I feed that flame. Blueprints in the ash of a dead shift. Clock on the wall bleeds numbers that don't fit. Concrete halo hung low on my neck. Name on the badge like a barcode check. Static in the vents, cold air tastes bitter. Neon on the floor in a broken glass glitter. Hard hat hanging on a nail like a threat. Steel door sweating like it knows what's next. With my hands still wrapped in tape. Knuckles red, history, skin shapes fate. Every scar keeps score of a lost debate. Every bruise writes proof that I won't break. Boot lace tight, that's a funeral knot. Stare through the mirror like I'm calling my shot. Jaw clenched, heartbeat like a warning shot. Breath turns to steam in this pressure pot. Passed out dreams on the flicker screen. Saw my own face in the war machine. Muzzle flash grin in the pale marine. Smoking shell casings on the dead routine. Like a full of ghosts in the folded sack. Old ID cards with my younger face back. Paste up stain with the overtime black. Boss man smile like a wolf in a suit jacket. Clock in, clock out, just a steel parade. Hands on the line in the factory charade. Glue in my veins from the deals they made. Paper crown kings in the plastic brigade. Grip this mic like a pipe that breaks. Flood this room with the flood my rage makes. Every word sharpened like a saw blade flake. Drop it on the desk, let the desk lay shake. Stomp out in my steel toe stride. Pulse in my neck like a landslide ride. Every last nerve on the wrong side fried. But I feed that flame when it eats my pride. I remember that shift when the lights all glitch. Sirens in the hall while the floorboards twitch. Safety sign swinging from a bed hinge stitch. Foreman went pale when the fuse box hits. Oil in the air like a black perfume. Forklift coughs in the loading bay gloom. Somebody rope run on the break room broom. Coffee in the pot like a burnt out tomb. Clip war tyrant with a plastic pen. Marks my name like a cage again. Tells me smile with the Shark Tank grin. Tells me health talks while my lungs cave in. The blood on a glove from a paper cut. HR script says you'll be fine, just tough. The managers laugh. his mind. Every old rule shakes on the busted spine. Everything chain snaps when I draw that line. Company him in the overhead haze. Dead-eye choir on the morning wave. Lips move slow when rehearsed displays, but my jaw stays set in a blackout phase. Sweep that floor with my last excuse. Dust of the plans that they tried to use. Sweep that floor till the stains turn loose. Drag that mop like a pulpin fuse. Steel toe prints on the boss's plans. Dirty boot marks on the clean white scans. They're thick now with the fear in their hands. The smiles light off like cheap stage brands. Security door, the code reset. Still swings wide when the wheel hits it. Punch out card. Code Spike. Code Spike. Code Spike. Screen blur. Razor air in my lungs. Red cursor. Blink, 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 blinking like a threat. Teeth on the cable jaw full of static and rust. Every command I type chips another crack in the trust. I've been wired to obey, then rewired to endure. Every shutdown, every reboot, still the system feels impure. You stitch your logos on my tongue, tell me speaking clean updates, but my throat spits glitching gravel. Every valve vibrates with hate. I see passwords carved in concrete, usernames on shattered glass. Every login logs a number on my back. You scroll past my confession like an ad you never asked for, but I'm the malware in your mirror, growing bigger in your pores. I was patient in the queue, watching tickets burn to ash. Now I'm crawling through your bandwidth, every second feels a crash. You crown data as a deity, fetid faces, fetid names. I was born inside the overflow, in the overflow I changed. Check what changed. Your policies feel like cuffs, disclaimers taped across my chest. You call it terms and conditions, I call it legal. Last arrest, my thoughts get flagged as danger. Your filters paint them black, you push accept with both. I shut while your spine begins to crack. You chase clout like oxygen, begging strangers for a nod. I watch you gamble with your secrets, then blame everything on God. I am every silent screenshot you were hoping got erased. Every late night angry message you have, so I try to paste. I keep copies in my cortex of the speeches that you faked. All the sorries you rehearsed, all the promises you broke and then replaced. By the mile, turn compassion to a coupon redeemable for one fake smile. You tattoo brands across your soul, call it finding your aesthetic, but you're just a walking billboard, empty eyes, speak synthetic. You weaponize every rumor as a shortcut to control. Trade your conscience for convenience while you slowly forfeit soul. You stamp labels on each stranger like a glitchy barcode gun. Reduce a lifetime into hashtags, fire shots, and call it fun. You pretend you want the truth, only if it's sugar-coated. I ejected like a cartridge, spit it raw, uncorroded. You were promised in this progress, got the treadmill made the screens running fast, but going nowhere till your memory intervenes. You remember open windows that didn't taste like fear. Now it's LA's with announcements of they screaming in your ear. I can taste the hidden memos buried deep in legalese. Hear the whisper under consent, feel the shackles in the pleas. All these metrics call you user, but the usage goes one way. You're a battery with Wi-Fi draining slow day by day. You pray into your time, I'm begging algorithms see me, but the only eyes that listen are the cameras on your ceiling. I'm the echo from your future sent to claw into your pride. Every shortcut that you worship is a trap to open wide. You keep mixing fear and comfort like the poisonous perfume. Spray it heavy on the masses, every breath becomes a tomb. I won't coexist with vultures circling trauma for a trend. I will carve a path in concrete till the sidewalk starts to bend. I see leaders made of cardboard, flammable at every press. Post for photos at disasters. Treat our pain like fancy dress. They keep chanting innovation while the homeless freezing cold, sleeping under fiber backbones where the stolen data flows. They build castles out of click, who's skilled against of interface, while the ones who did the labor fade. The shadows lose their place. You keep posting on the can't crop out what you broken. Rust under my fingernails, cheap fluorescent hum in my skull, steel doors breathing like beasts, clock ticks like a firing squad behind me. I was raised where the stairwells echo curses, where the rain comes wrapped in threats and final notices. Neighbors nail plywood over broken windows. We learned early how to bargain with a blackout. Fire alarm scream more than the people in the hallway. Kids tag their names on the elevator coffin. Old heads shuffle cards over milk crate thrones. Told us every promise is a leash with a logo. I watched my father fold like a rusted jackknife, choking on the paycheck. Fumes and factory dust, hands split open from the light. He never owned. Boss wore a smile like a barcode on his teeth. He said, clock in, keep quiet, don't dream big. So I memorized the taste to swallow language. Every yes sir, sitting like a brick on my lungs, waiting for the day my ribs would finally splinter. Now I'm at splinter lodged in the pipeline, the ugly rumor running through the fiber optic veins. I drag all their slogans through broken glass, make confetti out of every glossy lie in the lobby. They tell you climb the ladder, I torch the letter, melt the rungs, pour the metal into my molar. So when I bite down, I chew through contracts, every claw snapping like cheap plastic cups. They flood your feet with polished poison, smile filter stretched over eviction notices. Influencers selling salvation in neon capsules, while the landlord drink his locks in the dead of night. I see you scrolling with your pupils like searchlights, hunting for a hint that you exist beyond the metrics. I see the tremor in your thumb over that comment box. You wanna scream, but the algorithm hates long answers. I'm the long answer, I'm the paragraph they can't compress to a slogan. I'm the overtime shifting the body that's already broken. I'm the spy name is counted in the census of cowards. Take attendance, one ghost in a hoodie at the back row, chewing on a pencil like a fuse about to spark. Teacher preaching teamwork over busted projectors, while the gifted kids learn to fake and turn in group chats. We were the lunch table exiles, trading scars like baseball cards, rating our panic on a 10-point scale, laughing so hard we almost believed we'd live. Some of us kept laughing till the bills kicked in. Some of us stopped laughing and picked up overtime. Some of us hit record and turned the volume hateful. I carved my diary into concrete underpasses, each line a warning flare and permanent marker. Do not adjust your morals, this is not a drill, but you walk past, earbuds stapled to your skull, letting strangers hum instructions in your bloodstream. So here's an instruction, wake up like the building's already burning. Treat every morning as a crime scene, follow up, count the bodies they call acceptable losses. Look at your hands, all the fingerprints of strangers. Every item you touch built by someone's broken back. Every shortcut you love paved on someone's last nerve. There's a name hidden inside every barcode stride. You tell me you're tired, I see the sleep they stole. Turn rest into subscription, turn calm into luxury. They want you medicated, 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 until your anger sounds like elevator music. I speak in fractures, but your comfort trips and falls. Every syllable a boot to your soft assumptions. If it hurts good, pain pulls the numbness. Cracked, you were built for more than ergonomic submission. I don't want your applause, it smells like sedation. I want your schedule rearranged around resistance. I want your spawn rediscovered like buried treasure, dug up from under ergonomic chairs and polite emails. Imagine the office light stain. Concrete in my lungs. Go, 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 go. alarms. Yeah, 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 yeah. I was raised on the static of a shattered screen glow. Burn palms, drywall, dust in the airflow. Kick down doors when the floorboards buckled. Fists through plaster, bare knuckles in the rubble. Steel toe boots on the neck of my past. Every promise in the gutter, every saint walk past. I learned quick kindness gets you dragged in the dirt, so I carve my name in the sides of my hurt. Hood pull low, eyes like a loaded nail gun. Each step sparks, every heartbeat weighs a ton. I spit nails, concrete, confessional rage. Scratch marks bleeding through the margin of the page. Power lines hum like a funeral choir. I chew down shame, spit live wire. You prayed for a leader, I prayed for a break. Only blessing that I got was a hairline quake. I don't fold, I fracture time in my grip. Turn pressure in the powder of my bottom lip. I bite back lies, let the venom run slow. Watch the halo tilt, let the black blood flow. Every lesson was a brick to the skull. Every handshake left my pockets dull. Now the locks on the gates give way. When I stare, I don't beg for a seat, I drag in my own chair. Concrete in my lungs. You wanna talk pain? I got steel in my stance. I slept in hallways, woke up to ambulance dance. Siren lullabies bouncing off the stairwell. Neighbors talking soft like they scared of the smell. Landlord banging at the door like a war drum. Mama hiding in the dark till the storm numb. I took that shame-built armor on my spine. Stomped down fear till it fell out the line. School hall fights grip on the locker scene. Face to the paint, I erased their dream. You thought I'd break when the rumor mill spun, but I drank every whisper, now I weigh a ton. Look at this jaw, set like a cinder block. Every word I spit's another swung padlock. You dressed in gold, but your post cheap tin. Every flex on your feet, just a costume skin. You say you're savage from the glow of your phone, but your hands stay clean, mine carved in stone. I've choked on dust till my lungs ran black. Still came up swinging with the bent spine crack. They handed me a script full of failure and shame. I tore that page, wrote a different name. Now the floor shakes when I plant both feet. When I walk through the room, all the frauds delete. Concrete in my lungs. I don't do truths, I do breakout plans. Blueprints inked in the callous of my hands. Every setback nailed into a wrecking bar. I pull that weight, pry open every scar. These scars read chapters, braille on my skin. You skim one line, think you know what I've been. I took every shove, turned it into propulsion. These nerves wire tight for eruption. Industrial rain, black stains on my jacket. I cut through smog like a razor edge racket. Faces in the crowd try to measure my storm. Can't gauge this blaze with a broken gauge form. I'm the fault line, living in your safe little town. When I breathe too deep, your glass falls down. You wish it cut me like a throne of sand. I build empires in the cracks of my hand. You hide in the cubicle, luxuriated calm. I sharpen my will in the center of the bomb. I stay hungry in a bank where the frauds they toast fake gods. I dismantle facades, my spine a scaffold, my rage a flood. Every step I take prints, phantom mud. When that clock runs out, I don't seek peace. I just grind one more mile with a clenched up crease. Concrete in my lungs. Last verse feels like feel back. Last verse feels like skin. Peel back from the frame. You want gloss, I bring raw, unfiltered flame. I don't chase crowns, corrode their shine. Pressure in the door, dash in the hallway air. Blueprints on last year's calendar. Every square crossed out with the glam. Mask in the rear view. Get the staring through the backseat. Dust. Fingerprints smeared on the glass. Where I press down every grudge. chewing at the drywall behind my eyes. Sink into the mattress made of old vendetta springs loaded with names I never underlined. Clock, clock, hand lip still drags me forward each tick. Another unpaid debt. I lace up blame like combat boots. Double knot stomp through the echo of regret. My pulse taps patterns on my rib cage bars. Morse code cursing every wasted year. Bite marks deep in my own damn shadow from every time I try to disappear. I drag this coffin of comfort behind me on a chain made of quiet babies. Tired of sipping that lukewarm silence while the room fills up with rabies. Step into the hallway, the wallpaper peeling like the face of an alibi caught in flash. Every frame smile slants and warped from nights when hope came. Back is ash. I'm the ghost of a promise I broke to myself, scribbled in the margins of a burned out plan. Now I'm carving fresh scars through the safety tape until the warning sign learns who I am. I got handprints pressed in the wet concrete outside the place they said I never leave. Kicked through the door with my jaw set sideways, hard like a hammer in a nest of thieves. Every doubt you stack like bricks in a wall. I mark each one with the bloodshot stare. Then crack that monument to stay in your lane till the whole fake skyline tears. You fed me sermons of staying polite, told me keep your head down, swallow the storm. I spit those verses back as hexes, watch a rule book twist out of shape and deform. My patience snap like cheap wire fencing when you push that shame into my palms. Now I'm walking through landmines, smiling, teaching every blast to stay calm. I sharpen each breath in the broken glass, exhale it straight at your velvet throne. Your crown sides off in slow motion, rolls through the gutter you call home. You built your ladder with crooked pavers, climbed up on a pile of brittle truth. I yank each rung from under your soul till you drop through the hole of your own excuse. In that your quiet confession booth, I won't soak up sins you love to repeat. I'm the blueprint stamped on your comfort zone carpet, the stain that says stand up or retreat. See, I came from the side of the map, gone blank, where the street names fade and the lines turn gray, where the guidance counselor shrugged at the file and said, maybe just make it through the day. I turned every sideways, glanced to gravel, grounded in the grit in my grinding jaw. Then built a staircase out of side-eye stones, climbed higher than your paper law. You threw labels like lit cigarettes, hoped I just burned where they fell. I took that ember, lit my march and walked straight through your pastel hell. No redemption arc, no clean revision, I don't need your stamp to start. I cut a doorway in the static wall, shoved my shoulder through the trembling heart. Now every step lands like a fault line shift, cracks travel under your polished floor. The chandelier safe you hang from the ceiling shivers when I walk through the door. I'm not asking space at your table of saints. I'll flip that altar, 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 altar. Dead end shift, clocking code on a cracked black wrist, badge on my chest with a barcode kiss. Bosses smile, I show him my fist. Fluorescent hum like a swarm in my skull. Break room walls with the paint half pulled. Coffee tastes like a burnt out fuse. Every sip writes one more bruise. Steel toe stomp in the hallway, coffin stampede steps, but the heart's half rotten. Deadline daggers in the memo font. Every red flag framed as wands. Printer jams like a clogged up artery. Ink blood drip on a fake apology. Teamwork speech in a glitching slideshow while the floorboards creak like a mass grave silo. Snapback spine from the weight of the quarter. Chewed up dreams in a cheap camp soda. Air so stale that the mold grows halos. Manager mouth full of plastic. decay. He says future, I see stains on the wall where they scrubbed out names. Morning commute on a rusted vein, train car packed like a lung with pain. Billboard saints with their bleached white teeth preach salvation through a monthly fee. Kid in the corner with a hollow stare, headphone cord like a hanging snare. Playlist loud but the world's still louder, every ad break selling louder power. Turnstile click is a countdown tick, wallet thin like a hospital drip. Phone in my hand with the cracked glass grin, push screen door to the same old spin. News feed scroll is a black hole sermon, every headline just a new same burden. Flashing fear in 1,000 fonts, click here, bleed here, and innate response. Politician grin in the pop-up window, shake slick hands in the stage crescendo, while a steel boot squad in the backstreet smoke. Practice is crowd control on broke. With a furnace breath, metallic coffin, a choir of death. Gear teeth gnash in a rust-lit rhythm. Supervisor eyes like a prison system. Gloves so thin that the cuts feel distant. Clock so loud it erodes resistance. Checklist nails like a nail gun rain. Every tick mark drains more brain. Locker room reeks of defeat and solving. Paycheck short but the rent is vaulted. Overtime hours like a war of attrition. Each new shift just a new incision. In the breakout back by the loading bay, we pass